How you doing? Oh my goodness, it's been a minute. Oh, it's been like 1.5 million minutes. Well, that doesn't make any sense. How can it be one? Anyway, it's been a very long time. Hello. This is Marquesa, your Zoom queen, queen of Zoom, and now known as Miss ZQ. Get it, Miss Zoom? Anyway, here we go. So I didn't need to make sure you guys can hear me. It's been a very, very long time since I have gone live, and it will hurt my feelings if I went through all of this and I'm talking and you guys can't hear me. So one of the things I love to do when I'm going live is to go right into my favorite Facebook group on the planet. If you want to join me there, no offense, LinkedIn or YouTube, no offense, baby. And Twitter, no offense, I love y'all too, right? But if if you want to talk to me during the broadcast, and it's really short, please go to zoomtogrow.com and you'll be right there. And I see myself. I don't think I was supposed to wave. Hi. No. So let me just make sure I can hear myself. Let me just check it out and see if, okay, good. Then I would have to click to make sure that I'm heard. So let me just make sure I can hear myself. I'm heard. Just check it out and see. I'm heard. Good. Yes, it's working. I know you're like, really, Marquesa? You've done this 1.5 million times. I have indeed, but it's been a really long time. Okay, but I'll catch you up on what's been going on another time. My goal for today is to let you know that Zoom is on fire. Okay, I'm sorry, I haven't rehearsed in a while. It's on fire, y'all. Oh my goodness, Zoom does pretty much everything but bring you dinner. You hear me? It does everything but bring you dinner. I'm serious. And you know, other than Uber Eats and Grubhub, I'm telling you, matter of fact, I think I have a meeting with my Zoom VIP team next week, and I'm going to say, how can we throw dinner in there? That's how good it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you something today, but before I do, I want to give you some news. This is really important. So pull out your iPhone, iPad, whatever you want to do. Pull it out. And if you're in my Facebook group right now, tell me you're here. Say hi. I'll give you a shout out. Let me know that you're here. Hello, because you know, I'm trying to do both of these. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm here, but I love when I can see my folks here. So let me know if you're here. Okay, so let me go. And if you're on my text, which you should be, if you're not, let me give you my phone number. Go ahead and get out your pen. You know, of course, I'm looking, it's been a minute. I'm looking for the lovely slide that makes it easy for you to know exactly how to get on it. So let's see if we can find it here. It's been a minute. So look like Miss Pettway is not prepared. Worst case scenario, I will certainly look up the phone number. I'm giggly today, y'all, because I can only be real and be myself, do what I got to do. But it is kind of annoying that I cannot find it. So anyway, guys, let me give you the number. Let me give you the number right now, okay? Because I cannot find the slide at the moment. Here is the number. My phone number is, because y'all know I'm in New York City, is 917-724-8462. Again, that's 917-724-8462. I would love for you to send me a text and tell me where you watched me. So if you saw me on LinkedIn, put LinkedIn, add me to your list, Zoom Queen, or something. If you found me on Twitter, do the same thing. If you found me on Twitch, I just wanted to say that I'm not streaming to Twitch, but now Zoom streams to Twitch. So that trips me out. I don't think I've ever even been on Twitch, you know. Anyway, come back, Marquesa. So let me know where you're streaming in from. Hey, y'all, I see you there. I see some hearts. Guys, I'm getting hearts. Hearts means love. You know, I'm wearing like a heart anyway. Focus. So anyway, thank you for the hearts. I love them. I love the hearts. I know folks are like, girl, you've been meaning to come live for a minute and you haven't. Guys, I have been working on some huge projects that I am not at liberty to announce, but it's really big. It's some really cool stuff. So that's why I haven't been here, but I am committed to being here every Thursday for a very long time. Does that sound really cool? 2:00, put it in your calendar, put it on your Google calendar, put it on your nose, put it on your hand. Meet Miss ZQ, also known as Zoom Queen. Meet her at 2 p.m. somewhere in the social world, okay? All right, guys, so I got some good stuff. Hey, Zay, what's up? Good, how you doing? I see Zay there, which is good. Zay is in Mobile. I'll let you guys know a quick little note. If you own a dog, and more so if you're single or live in a city like New York. Now, if you live in some big old place where you got all this space, you know what I mean, like Texas or whatever, then, you know, I would still want to know some things about it, but I want to know, what is your advice to me about the decision I have made to adopt a dog before my next birthday, which would be January of next year. Okay, I have some small dogs in mind. I'm not going to share all that right now, but I'm asking for my lovely community out here that if you have a dog, what do you wish you had known? Now, I will say this, I did own a beautiful cat. Her name was Ebony, and I owned her for 25 years. So it's been about 6-7 years, because she was with me through college, y'all. So it's been about 6 to 7 years since she passed. She's sitting over there in my little thingamajiggy, but this is a good thing. So now I want to own a dog, and I am a dog fanatic. In other words, when I walk down the streets of New York or wherever I'm at, I just go crazy. It's like I just go crazy when I see a dog. I run up to it, I attack it in a very nice way. The owners kind of look at me like, okay. So I love dogs. Only thing is a whole nother situation when you're trying to own one. So more on that story another time. Okay. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? I love seeing people too from Mobile. This is so cool. How you doing? What is up? You know what I'm realizing? I'm actually, I think I'm on my main page. I'm not in my Facebook group. I'm just realizing that. Oh, silly girl. So I got to get in my Facebook group, because if people are talking to me, yes, they are. Oops. Let me turn this down. Hey, Regina, what's up, girl? What is up? How you doing? I think I saw Diane in there. Yes. Okay. Yes. Another announcement. I'm officially ADHD. I'll say that, but I'll tell y'all about that another time too. So that means that my attention has to be focused. But how you doing, guys? Please say hi to me. If you've already said hi in the group, if you want to get to the group, go to zoomtogrow.com. That's zoomtogrow.com. There's a lot of Zoom superstars in that group. If you're always wondering, how do I do this on Zoom? Why not this? Guys, these are people that leverage Zoom in their business for 3 things. I know I'm showing 6 fingers, but I'm just showing 3 twice. 3 things, okay? Income. Now, I'm not talking about making money off the Zoom product, but they close business. I closed Microsoft on here, and this was before the pandemic. You hear me? So income, influence, and impact. Okay, so although I'm live streaming right now, I'm using Zoom. There's a reason, because why? I'm gonna go ahead and hit record real quick. Hit record. Look, I didn't finish the lipstick. I didn't really get a chance to deal with that. Okay. It's a game changer. If you want to know the details of the level of Zoom that myself and most of the people in my group are at, you may want to go to zoomtoincome.com and check that out. Okay, zoomtoincome.com. You can see while we Zoom at a whole nother level. And again, this is for individuals. Maybe you meet your clients, potential clients, your partners, I got interviewed by major media yesterday on Zoom. I got a commercial through people meet me on Zoom. I'm telling you, this thing is such a gift if you leverage it. You hear me? You'll want to leverage it, because It's like, I don't know, it creates a brand for you. It does so many moving parts. So if you want to know about this, go, and you want to hang around other Zoom stars, go to zoomtoincome.com. All right. Make sure you're connected to me. I gave out my phone number earlier. I'll give it out again at the end. Make sure you're on my list. Okay. I got a podcast that's gonna launch later this month, so I'll tell you about that another time. And go to zoomtoincome.com if you want to Zoom at another level. Okay. So I told you about the doggy, which is good, and I am going to be here Thursdays 2 p.m. Eastern on your favorite platform. Please make sure too that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. You should be able to type in Marquesa Pettway. It should come up, or you know, I'll let you know some point how to get to it, but it is on the emails that I send out. You can just link it, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so let me get over here and tell you the news. Like, oh my goodness, it's so exciting. So there's a few announcements. Let me just start. I have it written down so that I can stay focused, okay? One of the things is, how many of us love breakout rooms? Raise your hand. Come on, guys, raise your hands. I can see you. If you love breakout rooms, I know some of you are like, what? What you talking about? You know how you're in person, and say that you're at a conference center and there's a conference, okay? And I know there's a little bit of a delay. Apologize for that. Anyway, it's not Zoom's fault. I'm using another tool with it, so it's kind of, you know, fighting, but I can't fix it right now. So just want to let you know that. But anyway, let's say that you're at a conference center, right? And so you guys are all meeting in the main room, but now you want to break out into, well, breakout rooms. You know, one room is for, you know, people with long hair. Another room is for people with short hair. It depends on which hair I'm wearing that day. Another room is for, you get the point. So now you know you can do that in Zoom world, and you've been able to do that for a very long time. This is what people do not realize. If you're in the main room, you know you can also watch everybody in the smaller rooms. Oh, yes, that's the news, baby. You can be in the main room and you can watch what's going on in the other rooms. You could never do that before. Here's the thing, you need to update Zoom. So if you get off of here when I'm finished and you try to do it and you can't do it, don't yell at me. You need to make sure you have the latest update. I know the next question is, how do I get the latest update? You're gonna go to zoom.us, which is the main website, right? /download. I know you thought I was gonna say update, didn't you? But /download. Zoom.us /download. If you can't find it, just ask Mr. Google, how do I download? And then make sure you have the latest version. Otherwise, you may or may not be able to do some of the things I'm talking about today. So that means if you're in the main room, you can see what's happening in the other rooms. Not only can you see what's happening, they can look at your slides. You hear me? And I know you're thinking, well, can they hear me in the other rooms? I don't think so yet, but I will confirm that next time we meet. But I do not think so yet that you can actually speak to all the breakout rooms. If you think about it, if you in a conference center in person, you can't do that. You can't do that. No. So you see, the virtual world, which I love, is taking you to an entire level. And right now, a lot of organizations are existing hybrid. Hybrid means it's part virtual and it's part in person. So you want to do this. So I'm going to say this one more time. Zoom has breakout rooms. Why would I want breakout rooms? That's a whole nother version, but I will say this, it's fabulous because sometimes you want to put your clients in different rooms, give them time to implement whatever they just learned from you. Let's say that you have, like I have a lot of clients that I coach. I can literally say, here's a lesson. I want you to go and implement this really quick. Move them all into separate breakout rooms, let them do the work. I can pop into room 7 because Tisha needs my help, pop into room 8 because Leonard needs my help, and then come all the way back over here to the main room. Okay, so there's so many things you can do with breakout rooms, but I just want to let you know the news. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Here's some other news that's awesome. You may notice Zoom has always had polls, okay? But they've taken polls to the next level, which I love. So now, instead of polls just being, let's say when you create a meeting or you create a webinar, instead of it just being offered for that, there's a whole section just for polls that Zoom now offers. And I love it. You can share the poll, you can save the poll. I love it because it gives us more control of when and how we want to use the poll. So again, you want to join Club ZQ, you become an instant Club ZQ member when you upgrade your Zoom license. And you can do that by going to zoom2income.com. Okay, so another thing too is, you know how sometimes you get messages, chat messages, and again, if you're ADHD or it's a little tough for you to focus, there's a way you can just click a button and hide those for the moment. One of the things I love to do when I speak is I will assign an MC. I call them my chat room. I'm sorry, my chat room MC. And it's usually a person that invited me or whoever wants that role. And so let's say that Robert is my chat MC. I may say, hey, Robert, maybe I ask the question. I say, Robert, what are some answers I got? That's a great way for me to stay focused on whatever point I'm making, but allow somebody else to help me manage the chat room so I can stay focused. Isn't that fabulous? So now Zoom makes that even easier for you. Okay, is some other now, I'm not going to reveal everything right now because you're not going to remember it. I do want to show you something today. And I've been able to do this for a long time, but now everybody else can do it. And that is called whiteboard on a whole nother level. Okay, I happen to own a Zoom machine. Do I recommend, it's called the D10. Do I recommend that? I cannot answer that right now because they recently upgraded the software and I have not upgraded the software, but I like it because it doubles as a second monitor and it's a huge whiteboard. But why do you care about this? You care about this because now you can collaborate with whomever you're meeting on Zoom on an entirely different level. So I'm going to show something to you right now. It's going to make you go, that is so cool. And guys, don't forget to say hi. I definitely want to shout you out. Don't forget to say hi to me. Let me know that you're here. Oh, it's Diane Singh. How you doing, my dear? She's probably one of my new members. Diane Singh, how you doing? I see you guys are there. Make sure you say hi and I'll give you a shout out. I see people on multiple platforms, so I'm trying to, focus. All right, so let me go and show you this. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Check this out. This is the news. And guys, these are supposed to be 30 minutes. So I can only share a little bit of updates and then a little bit of maybe a big tip. And that's what I'm doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. Do you see this right here? Okay. What I love about it is you can launch it from the actual Zoom meeting itself. But you can also just share your screen and go into your Zoom backend. That would be where all the controls and the settings are. And then literally just open a whiteboard, okay? What I love is they've taken this whiteboard because they have a classic whiteboard, which is very different. You access that whiteboard by hitting share on Zoom. You guys are probably familiar with that. This here is a whiteboard on an entirely different level, okay? So if you look here, I have put a graphic here. I thought I would kill two birds with one stone. Hello. And so this whiteboard kind of shows you this, and I put this on here. So I decided I can put a graphic here. If you see, a lot of you guys have a Zoom account on this side, which is great. But if you want to go to another level, baby, you want this one because you got transcriptions, and guys, I can go over here and grab a highlighter too, if I wanted to, but I'm not going to grab one right now. I can grab a highlighter if I want to, but here you get more seats, you get all of this stuff. So I figured, since I got to put a graphic here anyway, why not put the one that's going to educate them on how you can really zoom in another level. But so you can put a graphic here. Look at this, my favorite thing in the world. I love myself some stickings, Post-it notes. I'm addicted. So I love that all I got to do is click a button over here and I got a sticky. I can do it in any color, and then I can put a name on this sticky. By the way, I can save the entire board as a PDF, as a PNG. This is something that's new and amazing. Couple of things. Number one, there is 3 dots over here that allows me to do a whole lot of things. One of the things that I'm able to do with those 3 dots is I can create a link. Are you sitting down like, oh my gosh? You can create a link. That link, say that you're on a Zoom meeting, you can then put that link in the chat room, and then everyone that's there, they're able to go in here and do whatever you want them to do. Either you want them just to view it, or you want them to collaborate with you. So you may say to your group, hey guys, what is your theme for the spring? I'd like you to put it on a Post-it, and every single person in your Zoom session can put it on there. Isn't that cool? So it's a collaboration tool. It's a visual, it's interactive. It's whatever you want it to be. You can type on it, you can write on it, you can put shapes on it, you can put a picture on it, you can do what you can do. Oh my God, you can do multiple pages. You can do whatever you want on this thing. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Zoom. And it goes even further than that. You can, again, you know how, well, hey, again, it depends on the account you have. If you have a Zoom VIP license, which is like what me and a lot of the Zoom stars in my Zoom group have, you can save all of these whiteboards. Okay, you can save them, which is awesome. Save them in your back end. So you may decide, oh, not only do I have recordings in my unlimited cloud storage library, but I have all of these whiteboards. I love it because I coach, I speak, you know, I do all these different things. I sit up here and I do this just with Zoom. Zoom is my studio as well. And I'll come on here. I do, oh my goodness, I do live proposals, you name it. So anything I can use to make it even different out of the box allows me to connect and collaborate on a higher level I want to do. So here is the news, my dear. You can now use whiteboards on an entirely different level. But as I said earlier, so I'm going to stop sharing now. As I said earlier, a lot of these wonderful features and benefits cannot be leveraged or used unless you download the latest version of Zoom. Okay, you want to make sure that you do that. Now, if you want to go even deeper with how do I use this in my business? How do I use it to take that influence to the next level? How do I use it to make sure that my presentation or my meetings are even more impactful than they normally will be? You want to join Club ZQ. You instantly get that membership by owning one of my Zoom Enterprise licenses. I also have another level of Club ZQ, which is called Club ZQ Platinum, where we discuss all these funky things you can do on Zoom, but not native Zoom. So here's native Zoom here, but then I want to bring on eCam, which is what I'm using today. I want to bring on something else that's Club ZQ Platinum. So I don't want to confuse the two. All right, guys, it is 2:28. Now I was a few minutes late. So I'm going to see if I have any questions. I'm going to look in here and see if there are any questions about what I've discussed so far. Let me see really quickly if there's any questions that I have. I see you guys are watching me. Any questions that you have about what I've shared? This would be the time to ask me. Oh, good. And then I see you guys. I see people trying to get into the Facebook group. So let me go ahead and let you in. Thank you so much. So I see you guys. Again, if you want to get to that Facebook group, go to zoom2income.com. I'm also going to put up my phone number again. Live issue. Something saying that there's a live issue. I hope there isn't. But it's saying it here. Let me just see something. Oh, no, I'm here. Okay, Regina says saving the whiteboard is amazing. Cheryl says hi. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl is another one. So is Regina. Guys, these are all Zoom superstars. I'm telling you. I also got Anna on here, another one. Club ZQ, baby, Club ZQ. And by the way, since all of you guys are watching, licensees, you're all Club ZQ members. Make sure you join me this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and then my lifestyle business members with Crystallize, you're going to join me at 7. So make sure you have to register. That email went out yesterday, so make sure you do that. And if you're like, I want to be there, I want to hang out, just go to zoom2income.com and you can take it from there, or send my team an email. myself, my team at team@mlpspeak.com. So any other questions? Hey, Rakita is here. Rakita says, are you covering this in Club ZQ tonight? Absolutely. You know, I go deeper, so I'm absolutely covering it. And by the way, in Club ZQ, this is when I answer questions, because it's very interesting how we use Zoom day in and day out. And because we don't know how to do something, it really kind of, you know, it impacts how strong we are when we Zoom every single day, multiple times a day. So it feels good to know that you can hang out with Miss ZQ, that would be me. You can hang out with me at least, you know, once a week. Now, a lot of my Club ZQ members are going to be new to this, but they're going to hang out with me one way or the other. I do office hours now every week, or I'll do office hours. I have private office hours, and then I have Club ZQ and then Club ZQ Platinum. I just want to see as much of you as I possibly can, okay? Because, you know, I'm excited about owning a pet soon. And, you know, if I own a pet, here's my question. When I'm up here and I'm speaking and I'm loud and energetic, will that make my puppy upset? And will my puppy go, will they do that sitting there, or will they force me to pick them up and hold them? These are things going through my head because I want to be a dog owner. But anyway, let me know again if you own a dog and you have some advice for me. Okay, so I know you like Marquesa. You know, you went from Zoom to dog. I know, I have that issue. All right, but I'm going to be back here. It is 2:32. I want to give you a full 30 minutes because I was a tad bit late. Just a tad. Oh, and I got to tell you something. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you one thing. Hopefully you did not notice, because it really hurts me if you notice, but I accidentally went live a few days ago. I don't remember which day it was, but a few days ago, I'm minding my own business, you know, sitting up here. I'm on my other computer. You know, I got my iPad. I got a lot of screens here. So I'm over here looking at the other screen. And let's just say that I wasn't quite ready for camera hair wise. I'll just say that. And I had on a gown, but it was fine. And then, so I'm up here, like I said, minding my own business. And then on my iPad, I get I get messages on my iPad. So a message came across that says, Zoom Queen is live. And I was like, what? What you talking about? So then I click on it and I turn around. Remember, I'm faced this way where I got a whole nother computer. So I look over here and I see the light is on and I see that it's live. Now it's not Zoom that's live, it's Ecamm that's live, which I never go live directly on Ecamm. So then I'm like, oh, so I do this. I try to get underneath the camera. I move it to the side and I go, whoa. And then I could not move fast enough before I went to 6 different social media places, 6 or 7, where I had to remove the video. Oh my goodness. That was quite the experience. And I just had to giggle, I tell you. So just be mindful. That was really embarrassing. I was like, no. So I'm sure some of you guys saw it. Please remove that picture out of your mind. I am human, but it does teach me, because on occasion, you know, I'll get up early in the morning and get over here barely, you know, looking all crazy. So it tells me, be mindful and turn. And I know you're like, Marquesa, don't you got something to cover your camera with? And I'm like, no, because I never have to worry about that kind of stuff. But you got to understand, I'm a Zoom girl. I'm not an Ecamm girl. I know Ecamm, but Zoom is my thing. So that was quite interesting. So I learned a lesson. Turn Ecamm off if not using it. Anyway, I just thought that was a cool question. Let me see if I have any more questions before I get out of here. Hey, Stephanie, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Anna. I know, right? And guys, I just want to say a special hello to you guys that are watching me on LinkedIn. You're awesome. I want to say thank you to those of you that are watching me on YouTube or on my Facebook page or in my Facebook group. And, you know, some of y'all would be standing outside my apartment right now. I'm tired. Guys, it's been a minute since I've gone live, so I'm a little excited. And I don't know, why am I holding the phone up? See? Anyway, let's see if there are any other questions for me. Any other questions? Thank you, Anna. I know. I'm hilariously delusional here. Oh, thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Richard. Oh, Richard is in the house. Richard, guys, is who I call my Zoom events professor, or he's a Zoom professor, but he knows Zoom events really well. My people can get Zoom events underneath the account. So he's kind of helping me make that happen. But I just want to give a special shout out to Richard because he's amazing and I appreciate him. Appreciate Rakita, also another one of my members of my Crystallized Mastermind. She's also a member of the production team. So when I do a lot of productions, which I don't do as many anymore on purpose, but if I need them, I just go to all the Zoom stars. And one of the stars I always hire is Rakita. So anyway, guys, that was a lot. I'm going on and on and on because I miss you guys. This is why I want a dog, Now, I'm not saying that you guys are dogs, but I'm just saying that, if I have a dog, I have someone to talk to all day, every day. And I'll tell you this one thing, and I promise I'll be quiet. You may say, well, Marquesa, where did this come from? Did this just come out of the blue? You decided you want to be a dog owner? No, I had on my workcation, which I was on for a little less than a month, which means I was hanging out with family, but I was working all day. And then, breaks pop in, see the grandmother, pop in, see the parents, that kind of thing. Well, Scooter was there. Scooter is my deceased aunt's dog, who my grandmother now owns. And anyway, I was in Mobile, Alabama with Mama Rose. Hey, Mama Rose. Anyway, Scooter, who I've known for a long time, but I guess I've never spent that much time with him. And I spent 2 weeks there. And Scooter got up with me every morning and, he slept beside my bed at night. And and then when I would work, he would be sitting right next to me and we'd go walking. And I don't know, I just didn't realize that dogs were so awesome. So I'm still kind of missing him right now. That's been about a month ago. So I decided I need a dog in my life. I do. I want a dog. I'm so excited. So I'm looking at different ones. Again, this has to be before my next birthday in January, not next month or anytime soon. My life isn't presently ready for one, and I want to be ready. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. You're like, why is she so talking about dog? If you want to stay connected to me, please make sure you send a text to me. Let me give you the number why am I holding this? Since I can't seem to find this slide. Let me see where the slide is, my darling. Yes, I'm wearing my glasses today. Let me see where the slide is. Cockle doodle doo. I don't know where it is. And it's bugging me because it's so good. So I'm just gonna have to give it to you again. I can't do that. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, people are texting me now. Cheryl says she has a power outage, so she couldn't stay on. Oh no, 3 days, Cheryl? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Mary T says, Mary T found me in NSA LA, even though she's in Colorado. Hey, Mary T, I'm so glad she's one of my newest members. And Andrew is watching me on LinkedIn. Oh, that's another one of my brilliant Club ZQ Platinum members, Andrew, who's a doctor. And he met me. Where did we meet, Andrew? I don't remember. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. He met me when I spoke somewhere. And he has not let me go. And what I love about Andrew is like, Marquesa, I need to know exactly when you're going live. So the good news is I have a whole calendar that's going to be released to the public soon. All my members got it this week. Members, if you're looking at me like, what you talking about, girl? You need to log into the members lounge, also known as Club ZQ Boutique. You need to log in there. It's all there. There's a pretty little calendar. Guys, this calendar is out of this world, but that'll be on another one. So Andrew, I did it finally, which is great. All right, so let me give you, Ryo said, what's the Facebook link? It is zoom2grow.com. That's Zoom and then T-O, grow, like I'm growing, GROW.com. I almost felt like I was part of a spelling bee, which has never happened. Okay, let me see if I got any other messages. And so here's the number. It is 917-724-8462, 917-724-8462, 917-724-8462. Send me a text and say, hey, I saw you on fill in the blank. It could be YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever. Okay. Or you could say in my very own Leverage Zoom group. Okay, guys. I appreciate you, Club ZQ members. I'll see you at 6 p.m. Crystallized members, I'll see you again at 7 p.m. Talk to you guys later. Oh, let me go out with my music. You know, every person has to have their theme music. How can you turn this thing around from darkness and gloom? It's so short. I made it short. Let me play it one more time. Bye, y'all. How can you turn this thing around from darkness and gloom? Hi.